tricycle again on our way to the van terminal. Friday afternoon, so much traffic around that you won't get a parking spot anywhere down here or near the van terminal. Super busy. I wanted to show you guys the van terminal here, which is like a bus terminal. Aside from the tricycles, if you can hear me, aside from the tricycle transport here, they have UV Express vans, which, so if you're travelling distance out of the city, the tricycles only have regions in the city where they're allowed to go. They can't go outside the city limits, which is good because they're only doing 30 kilometres per hour anyway. But yeah, the vans you'll find are Toyota Hiace, Ford Econovan, that sort of thing. 12-seater, 13-seater minibus. They take you, if you're travelling an hour and a half or 50, 70 kilometres out of the city, that's how you'll travel. Transport is very inexpensive still, even on the vans, and if you're lucky you'll get an air-conditioned one. If not, you just have the window open and sweat. I apologise for all the bouncing right here, but again, the roads here are atrocious. The van terminals are sometimes used for people sending parcels or sending money also, not just for people being transported. Okay guys, so I'm outside the van terminal here in Masbate City. It's just starting to rain. Again, you can see the clouds up there. Really, we've got a storm coming very soon. This is the local jeepney terminal, bus terminal, van terminal. It's everything here. You see these are the vans, as I said, your UV Express. Then you've got your jeepneys, a couple of buses over there. But it's mostly, they call it the van terminal. Everyone calls it the van terminal because it's more vans than anything else. And all these vans are going to different places in Masbate, and they say where they're going, like Katangan, Plaza, Esperanza. So they're all listed at the places they're going. And right on the water near the port. It's beautiful here, but if it doesn't pour rain. And some people use the vans here for transporting parcels backwards and forwards to each other in the city. Some people use it for money transfer because the drivers will actually bring the cash. So the jeepneys here are amazing. They're left over from World War II. The Americans, again, same as Vietnam, left thousands and thousands of jeeps here. People took them, extended them like stretch limos and turned them into transport buses. And if you go to Manila, that's the most common form of transport in Manila, is jeepney. You'll see them absolutely everywhere. Thousands and thousands of them here. Ancient jeeps, and they're still running every day, doing thousands, and these things must have done millions of kilometres travel. So I thought I'd give you guys a tour around here while we were coming down here. They like to name their vans too, a lot of them. Carl Joseph, that one's Joy. One back there is Sharon. There's Darren. And even the jeepneys are the same. They'll actually put names on their jeepneys. Here's a group of jeepneys again. Tess and Kyle. Kyle's happy just to get outside. Kyle is happy just to get outside. Kyle, say thumbs up YouTube. Say hello YouTube. Yeah, so he's happy just to get outside, but I'll be happy just to get home before this storm hits us. It's getting very, very dark and looking very, very drastic. So, and there's always plenty of vendors down here at the van terminal selling from water, coconut juice, all sorts of food, light globes. This is where I bought my battery and 220-volt light globes down here. They're just fruits. They're always trying to sell fruits and stuff. It's very common for the vendors down here to be wanting to sell stuff. There's one of the buses, and you can see there's no air conditioning on that bus, and you can see the roof rack on the top of the bus. That's for carrying people, not luggage. So they'll load the bus seats then they'll load the standing room in the aisle of the bus, then they'll start loading people on the roof of the bus. And that's super, super common here in the Philippines. You'll see that everywhere. You'll see people riding on the roof of the vehicles. Insane, I know, but that's life here in the Philippines, guys. This guy, someone over here, has a franchise of jeepneys by the look of it. They're all painted exactly the same colours, so they look in good condition. They're probably the better looking jeepneys that I've seen around here. So this is right down at Masbate on the port. We decided to get a tricycle down because bringing the truck down would have been impossible to find a parking space down here. So it's so busy outside. It's Friday afternoon, so there's a lot of people coming into the city from all the surrounding provinces to spend Friday night and Saturday night here in the city so they can go out. So it gets extremely busy and you won't find a parking space outside. Most people are in the tricycles. Burr months in the Philippines. So as I said in the last video, you'll hear Christmas carols. This is the boombox. These guys carry around these huge speakers that they just carry everywhere they go. And another food vendor there. So we're waiting for a jeepney, not a van apparently, called Sapphire. Okay, so we've found Julie's Bake Shop here. I looked at that speaker that guy was carrying and he started at 1.6, I think. He was down to 1,000. I offered him 1,000, he said no. And then he busted to 1.3. Then he came down to 1,100 by the time we were ready to walk away. So Tess getting us some bread and maybe something sweet from Julie's Bake Shop here at the van terminal. There's also a Gcash in, Gcash out authorised agent here. Lotto. You find the Gcash in, Gcash out agents everywhere. Gcash is a bit like PayPal in Australia. They call what they have is Gcash here. The same with that we don't have Amazon or eBay here. We have Shopee and Lazada. Everything's different here in Asia, so they have their own formats for selling things online or using cash to transfer. So you Gcash, you can pay with things online, but you can also withdraw cash out of your Gcash account. Excuse me. At any of these agencies. They're everywhere all over the Philippines, the Gcash in and out places. Some of them are just private houses, they just do it in a private house, but they actually have them absolutely everywhere. So over in the main part of the terminal there, you'll find there's a lot of stalls across there with foods and drinks, and last time we went in a van we got some pineapple pie and I got some coconut milk, which is actually sweetened coconut milk. It's very nice and very sweet. A little bit like a milkshake for them here, but it comes in a bottle with ice. It's chilled. It's very nice on a hot day. It's always a hot day here. So, well, I've come away from Julie's Bake Shop with about 400 peso worth of baked goods, which is about $10. I've got a whole bag full of stuff. There's donuts in there, there's pineapple pie. I love my pineapple pie here, it's really, really tasty. So, lady just questioning Tess on about Kyle, I think. So we've done that. We still haven't found Sapphire yet. We still need to find Sapphire and see the driver. So, salamat te! Tess is just going to inquire whether Sapphire's coming in or whether it's here, or these guys might have seen. This is the entry, so if she's come in here, then you'd think these guys would have seen it come in, but maybe they don't even realise. But not here? Okay, so they haven't come in yet. So again, we work on Philippines time here, which is if someone says they'll be at your place at 11, expect them between 11 and 1. Anytime within 1 or 2 hours with Philippines time. No one's in a hurry here to do anything. Everyone takes their time and just, it's It's a very laid-back atmosphere, so suits lazy Aussies like me. So we've actually, all these people still waiting, but we've actually found our jeepney, Sapphire. It's part of the Star Trans group, and they've just arrived here. And if we don't get over and talk to the driver, he'll drive away before we get our pickup. So we went and saw the driver of our Star Trans vehicle and picked up some rice that got sent from Barlud for us, because rice is life, right? So Tess has to have rice. So we just came around here so she could sit down and have a good old, I don't know if some of you older guys will remember the ads in Australia. Coke adds life. Rice is life, Coke adds life. So we're stopped here so she can have a Coke. She's in a shaded seat here in a little cafeteria area there where we bought the drinks. People over there selling food and drinks, so she got that there, and I'm having a cancer stick. So it's again such a great view here. That's the view here. We're right on the water. Just the breeze that's coming off that water right now is fantastic. I'm still sweating because I sweat. It's 32 degrees I think today, feels like 35. Fortunately it looks like, and again as I said about the tropical weather, within 10 minutes it can change. There was a breeze blowing and we had a few spots. We actually had thunder. We had thunder and black clouds over us 10 minutes ago, and they're literally gone now, and the sky's looking blue and it's looking quite nice out here today. So I didn't get a chance. I actually purchased a microphone so I could get my audio increased. Hopefully it'll be a little better from now on, but didn't have a chance to unpack that. We had to run out to meet the van here at 1:20. It's actually 1:50 now. He got here about 1:45, so 15 minutes. That's not too bad by Philippine standards and Philippine time. That's the van terminal here in Masbate City, and some of the local transport. Well, that was our trip to the van terminal, to show you guys some of the public transport here. As I said, buses, they load people on the roof. They just, overload every vehicle here. Vans are the most common mode of transport here on Masbate Island. Manila, you'll find the jeepney is the most common. As I said, the American military left thousands and thousands of jeeps here after World War II, and people grabbed them and went, oh, we can use these for public transport. The life of the jeepney is long. Says a lot for reliability of the Jeep, although the modern day Jeep is nowhere near like it used to be. So, but the old Willys Jeep, still going strong here, loaded up with people every day.
and carting them all over the Philippines. Many jeepneys. Cheap public transport, whether it's a tricycle, a jeepney, a van, a bus, a boat. It's all very cheap public transport here, but very overcrowded and usually very hot because not many of the vehicles have air conditioning. Some of the vans are air conditioned, the newer ones, the UV Express vans, so they're more comfortable. So I hope you learned something about public transport here in the Philippines. And if you do like the content, please guys, remember, give us the thumbs up, because if you click like, it makes a difference to our channel. And if you haven't already, the subscribe button in the corner, smash it now. I'm going to wait. Hit that subscribe button right now. No, you still didn't hit it. Hit the subscribe button. And the notification bell, which will give you notifications, of course, every time we put a new video up. So please guys, help us out, grow this channel. As I always say, the same thing, we need your support. We need to do this together. We hope you'll come along on this journey with us together. Thank you for watching again, and we will see you on the next one. Peace out.